this book is very fitting for when we live right now. Because this book is, as the title says, it's about the God of heaven who rules. And God says, don't determine whether you think I rule on what's going on right now. Whether or not things are going the way you think they should. As I wrote in the first sentence, when life is tough, when it seems like the bad guys are winning, kind of seems like that nowadays, doesn't it? The bad guys are winning in our culture, aren't they? They're infiltrating every part of our fabric of our society, and it's kind of like when I worked at a battery company, used to get exposed to sulfuric acid all the time. It would not destroy the polyester. It would only destroy the cotton. And so in the weave, it would take out the threads that were cotton. It would leave the polyester, and you wouldn't even realize it until after you worked there for a while. You would take your clothes out of the washing machine. You can look right through them because it's just half the threads are there because the acid has slowly eaten away. And that's what's happening to the fabric of our society. The secular part's staying. It's the divine part that's just all getting eaten out. And it looks like the bad guys are winning. But when that's happening, remember, there is a God in heaven who rules. When you're spied upon, when you're attacked, and when you're cast in the lion's den by your adversaries, remember, there is a God in heaven who rules. It's very comforting. I mean, this is one of the more comforting books. I mean, we could put a lot of stuff in there. When you go in for the medical report, you don't get a good one. Remember, there's a God in heaven who rules. When you go into the boss's office, and on Friday he was commending you, and on Monday he gives you your last paycheck. Remember, there's a God in heaven who rules. It's like that all the way down through life. A God in heaven who rules should cause each of us to have three distinct characteristics in our life. The first one is, it should cause each of us to be people of character and conviction. Look at chapter 1, verse 8. And I'm going to refer to this verse probably 10 times tonight. It's probably the crucial key verse of the whole book, because the reason the God who is in heaven could rule through Daniel's life is because of verse 8. Daniel made up his mind he wouldn't defile himself. I'll tell you a little secret. If you want to have an impact for the Lord, wherever you live, wherever you work, and whatever the rest of our life entails, we have to make up our mind that we will not defile ourselves. And it's getting increasingly harder and harder in our society to not defile ourselves. It's getting to be increasingly more difficult. I don't think sin has increased. It's just there are more options and more avenues that can come at us. It can come as through the media. It can come through entertainment, as it always has. But it used to be you had to go somewhere to get the entertainment. You had to go somewhere to get the media. And now it's right at us. And so we have to make up our mind we'll not defile ourselves. And we have to be people of character and people of conviction.